Hey everyone, this is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I love to come live to show you what I've been working on in my craft room. Today, I'm going to show you a little cute treat box with some help from Stampin' Up! They're really super fun and they can be really, really versatile in your crafting and gift giving. This last weekend, I had an event. It was a Stampin' Bunko. We made 3 cards. Well, you played one game of Bunko, made a card, game of Bunko, made a card. And the admission fee included dinner, light dinner, refreshments, and then I gave them a welcome gift, which was one of these treat buckets, treat boxes. I gave them all away, so I don't have one. So I made a different one to show you today, and they were really super cute. But you'll see that you can, mine is only one example of a huge variety of designs you could use. So let me pop you down to my workspace and we'll just get started. Hey, Sandy, thanks so much for joining. Hey, Dawn, I appreciate you popping on. If I miss you coming in, I will go through the comments, answer any questions that you have, or yeah. So be sure to ask if you have any, or let me know what you think of the project. So you can also find the details on my blog at KimPlaysWithPaper.com. What I'm going to be using today, you'll find them on page 27 of Stampin' Up's September through December mini catalog, page 27. And they're tucked right in here. They're called book treat boxes, and you receive 10 boxes for $10. So it's about $1 a box. And I'm also going to be using the designer series paper from page 29, the Sentimental Christmas designer series paper. The one thing I want you to know about this paper is that each year Stampin' Up! Chooses a give back product, which means that when I make a purchase or you make a purchase, Stampin' Up! Gives back $3 to an organization. And so this year it goes to children's literacy organizations around the world. Hey, Tammy, thanks so much for joining. So this paper is kind of vintagey, nostalgic, and I'll just show you some of the double-sided designs before I get going, because I haven't done a lot with these. These bring back a lot of memories, just the vintage and the nostalgic. Remember those little peppermint striped candies? That's what that reminds me of. Some Christmas trees. Some little old decorated Christmas trees with those little candles, those lanterns. I didn't have any of those, but we had a lot of tinsel. And just some stripes on the other side. This is a really gorgeous piece, especially if you do some memory keeping or scrapbooking. Hey, Tammy, thanks for popping on. You could also cut that into some pieces and put some sentiments on. Some fun Christmas stockings. So this was really fun to work with. Remember those peppermint striped candies? And then here we have the candles and a lantern. So that is the Sentimental Christmas designer series paper. Again, that's part of Stampin' Up's Give Back program, where they donate $3 from every purchase of that package of paper to children's literacy from throughout the world. So that's one way you can help as well. So here's the package that I'm making today. Super cute. So you can see I did use that Sentimental Christmas designer series paper, and then I punched out a little piece there as well for my image. Hey, Chris, thanks for joining. I really do appreciate it. So I'll show you a little change I made to it. So when I open it, I have a little Velcro dot, and that I had to add. When Stampin' Up designed it, there's a little piece of adhesive, so you would close it, but then you kind of ruin whatever design you have on there. And inside fits, it's perfect for a gift card. Oh, and if you've never been to Portillo's, it's amazing. I also fits like I put in little Rice Krispie treats. You could do some candy bars as well. So I think that's, it's a really versatile gift holder. So yeah, I've got it with a little Velcro dot. Hey, Deb, thanks for popping in. And I do have it decorated all the way around, and I'll show you how I did that. However, like I say, there are so many possibilities. You could just decorate the front. You could stamp on it. You could sponge it. You could spritz it. It doesn't have to open like this. It could open more like that. I've seen some people put handles on it for a purse. So this is just one of many, many, many designs. And actually, I did watch a video from Sarah Douglas, Stampin' Up CEO, about how she applied the designer series paper to her boxes. So just the Sentimental Christmas alone, there are 6 different designs. So you could have 12 different packets, and that's basically what I did for my bunko this weekend. So I started with a piece of designer series paper. Again, you can use any kind you want. I measured mine 9 3/4 by 4 1/4. You could get a teeny bit smaller, but I don't really recommend that. Especially like for me, I wanted to get it on there. Also, I chose to use this side because it's non-directional. If you decide to use one of the sides that's directional, you do have to be really careful to be sure to put it on so that it opens the right way. Ask me how I know that. So, that's just something to note, just to be careful of how you do that. So just to be on the safe side, because I get talking on a video and I lose track of what I'm doing. So there are 2 sides to this. You do have the little adhesives, so that's going to be facing up, and you're going to be putting your own adhesive on this blank side. So I just refilled my seal, and I'll apply that all the way around the edges of the box. And I don't have to worry about getting too close. I found that it really has some good staying power. But if I felt I got too far off, I'd just apply another. And that's all I did for adhesive. So then I'm just going to place this on my designer series paper. If I get it close to the bottom, I don't have to trim it. But I don't want to go off the edge either. So you can see that 9 3/4 by 4 1/4 has given me enough space where I will be able to trim around it. So then I'm just taking my normal old, not old, they're very sharp Stampin' Up paper snips and trimming right around that box. Again, I saw Sarah Douglas do this on one of her Tuesday videos and thought, because I love, to me it's a super easy way to cover the whole box without piecemealing it. Hello, Lois. Thanks so much for joining. And if you have some retired or new designer series paper, sometimes you're looking for fun and unique ways to use that, and this would be one of them. And it showcases the gorgeous designer series paper. Hey, Connie, thanks so much for joining. We're making a cute little treat packet, a little box that could be for a gift card holder, or you can put candies in it, jewelry even, using the Stampin' Up book treat boxes. I was going to say, does anybody remember those Lifesaver books you used to get as a kid? Hey, Raylene, thanks for popping on. That's what these little boxes remind me of. It was fun to open it up and find all the different kinds of lifesavers in there. I forgot to mention that. See, I haven't actually gone to the store to see if the lifesavers will fit in there, but I may. All right, so now that I have that all covered, I'm just going to gently fold on the scores, on the score lines. And then there's a second piece that makes the box. And hey, Becky, glad you could get on today. Good to hear from you. So again, it's all scored for you. So we just make some folds. And there's adhesive on it, so that's even more helpful. So I'm just going to fold those in and then remove that that sticky here, and we'll fold that over. It's just so easy. Stampin' Up makes this so easy to do, and then you can decorate this any way you want. And people will just love getting gifts. Love getting gifts like that. All right, so the next step is to place the box. So it's in your in the holder. So I do like to use my pick tool, so I don't have very sharp or long fingernails. So it was easy to decorate, especially if you wanted to go all the way around. Like I said, you could do a lot of different things. I'm just going to eye this up right now, just kind of in the center there, and then give it a good, little good push to make sure that it stays. And there we have our little box. So like I said, you could peel this a little piece off, put your stuff in and seal it, and you could be done with it. But I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to add just a little bit more, and maybe the person you send it to can reuse it for somebody else. So I didn't go too, you can go as fancy as you want, but I chose not to go too fancy. And I have this designer series paper, and all the little deer are just so stinking cute. So I'm using my 2 3/8 inch circle punch, available through the online store. And I love that I can kind of focus my image into any of these, and it kind of, the little circle works. So I'll just pop out that deer, that little Bambi, the little baby. All right, and just use my seal to put that on a circle that I have die cut out of Pretty Peacock. This is with the stylish shapes dies. Okay, so the next step, if you want to use the Velcro trick like I did, is we'll need to put the your embellishment onto this flap here. So I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive. I'm trying to find the best way to do that. My seal, I need my seal to get a grip on that. There we go, just a couple of pieces. You could use Stampin' Dimensionals if you wanted to. That might work as well. So we'll put that deer on here. And then we have that flap. That's where these their Velcro fastener dots will come in. And they're self-adhesive, so that's really helpful. So I'll peel one off from one side and attach it to that side of the circle, and then I'll peel the other one off, and I'll attach them to themselves. That one has sticky on it. So then when I close it, I will know where it's going to, and then I give it a good press, and that Velcro is in the exact spot that I need it to be. And then, of course, I had to decorate it just a little bit. Because I used that pretty peacock border, I'm going to use the pretty peacock and gold ribbon, and I think that's perfect for holidays. Just grab a glue dot to put a dot on the back. And then we'll add some gems. So here's the glue dot. We'll pop one on. Again, some of these measurements and items used are on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. So if you have questions about that, give me a shout. I can help you out with that. Hey, Geraldine, thanks so much for popping in. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. I love it when I have people watching and commenting. It makes it more fun to create. All right, and then, of course, some gems. And these are from the annual catalog, the Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock foiled gems. Just adds a little bling. Connie knows I love my jewels, my gems. We always have gems. All right. So if I don't use gems, something's wrong. So check on me. All righty. So there we have Stampin' Up's book treat boxes available in the holiday mini catalog. If you popped in late, you can find them on page 27. There's a little picture of them there. You get 10 of 10 for $10. Hey, Joan, thanks for joining. And then I also used the Sentimental Christmas Designer Series paper, and that's on page 29 of the September through December mini catalog. Just a reminder that for each purchase of that Designer Series paper, Stampin' Up! Donates $3 to children's literacy organizations around the world. So you can craft and give back at the same time. Again, these are just really perfect. You can do any design. This is one that just spoke to me. So I was able to show you how to decorate both sides and then add a Velcro flap so it can be reused. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. And for those who will watch the replay, I do appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, week, and weekend. And we'll see you next time. Until then, happy stamping, everyone. Bye-bye.